going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Happy Thursday. What is this called? Friday's Eve. I wanted to come on here real quick and just chat with y'all. The last time I was on YouTube Live or attempting to do a live video, it was when I was trying to do my makeup for my friend's kid's birthday party. And when I tell y'all, it was unsuccessful. It was not successful at all. Reason being, I had this troll on this live and he was just distracting me. I don't even know if it was a he, a she, or whatever it was distracting me. And I was like, you know what? I really don't see how some people go live and have to deal with trolls. But again, I feel like it's life at this point, so I just have to get used to it. But I really want to get this YouTube thing down packed. Like, I really do. I want to do those short form videos, long form videos. I want to have my set day when I'm coming on here talking to y'all about different topics. That's what I want to do. I aspire to be that girl. And I'm going to be that girl eventually. Of course, it's going to take necessary steps, consistency, building up an audience. And yeah, that's what I'm going to have to start doing. But the reason for me making this video right here or even coming on live is I just wanted to talk about how delusional I can be sometimes when it comes to my goals. And I know some people are probably like, girl, being delulu is not it. But for me, I will say for me to have reached the certain milestones I have in my life, it took me being delusional. It took me dreaming big. It took me being completely optimistic. It took me feeling like if this person could do it, I can do it too. Despite me having people in my ear telling me like, girl, it's impossible. Despite me having people try to, talk me off of, that path, I'm here to tell you being delusional got me where I am today. It got me to the point where I was able to quit my job. It got me to the point where I am now getting ready to celebrate my 5th year as being an entrepreneur. Roxy, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I am trying to get to 500 by the end of this month, and I feel like it's realistic, so please subscribe. And of course, like the video. But outside of me being able to get ready to celebrate my 5th year as an entrepreneur, it got me to the point where I'm a real estate investor. I always used to watch those TV shows on HGTV, Thank you for subbing. I used to watch those TV shows on HGTV talking about flipping homes in California, Texas. And I was like, you know what? One of these days, that's going to be me. And here I am flipping properties in South Florida, where people come in vacation at. That's where I'm flipping properties. So I give God all the praise for that because, again, being delusional got me here. Outside of that, I don't know if I'm the only one that likes to go and look at cars, like my dream car. I don't know if y'all like to go around certain neighborhoods and be like, one of these days I'm going to live in this big boy mansion, or I plan to have this neighborhood. I plan to have this color scheme in my house. I plan to drive this car. I plan to be wearing these type of clothes. I am that person. I remember I used to, if you're familiar with Palm Beach, there's this area called Flagler. I used to walk from my house on 57th Street all the way to Flagler, like on that area. I used to walk, sometimes it'll take me 2 hours. Sometimes it'll take me an hour and a half. And I would see these big boy houses and I'm like, dang, how much money I have to make to be living over here? And again, sometimes I would see people that did not look like me, if you know what I mean. And I'd be like, you know what? Maybe it's just far-fetched. It's never going to happen. But again, being delusional, here I am in this big old house right here. This big old house. There's my picture. And with me being in this big boy house, it probably would have been, I probably would have been doing this, probably when I'm like in my 50s or something. Most people would say, girl, it is impossible. But again, like I'm telling y'all, I am delusional. I am delusional when it comes to how much money I want to make. I am delusional about wanting to be a millionaire. I am delusional about wanting to be, this fit girl. But everything, and I mean anything in life, is attainable, achievable, especially if you put your mind to it. It is so hot outside. Look at my neighbors. This is the community that I'm living in. Like I said, I was delusional about wanting a BMW. I went to the BMW dealership, I would say 4 or 5 months before I actually purchased my car. And when I went there, the salesman, let me tell you about the salesman. The salesman was trash. He was trash because he looked at me like, okay, look at this girl coming in here. I don't know if she's really going to purchase this vehicle. I don't know if she's just window shopping or whatever the case may be. But he did not, I honestly can say he did not receive me as someone that was coming to spend money. So when I went there, they pulled my credit. There were so many obstacles that they tried to give me for me not to purchase that car. Outside of that, I remember them telling me like, oh, you're going to have to put $18,000 down. Now, this was in 2022. 2022, I literally had just celebrated my 30th birthday. I threw a party on a yacht. It was an all-white party. I had a big boy yacht. I spent 30 grand, 30 G's on my 30th birthday. Now, with me spending 30 G's on my 30th birthday, again, I was delusional, but I look back on my Facebook post where I used to say, on my 30th birthday, or one of these years for my birthday, I want to be celebrating my birthday on a yacht. Everybody thought it was impossible until my birthday got closer and closer. I remember going to look at the yacht. I remember getting an event planner. I remember saying I want certain kind of flowers, the decor, and it became real life. Real life. And I was delusional. A lot of people say, girl, this is not going to happen. It's too much money. Who's going to spend 30 grand on a party? I did. I spent 30 grand on my 30th birthday. Can you get a piercing on your eyebrow? No, that's not for me. TV girl, it's my birthday. Happy birthday. Emmy and Bethany, hi. Garrick, hi. Please like the video. Subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. You're so cute. Thank you so much. Roxy, you inspire me. Thank you. That's all I want to do. I want to inspire the folks because I wish I had someone that was inspiring me and pretty much telling me what was possible. Vanessa, hello from Memphis. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you enjoy your birthday. Live your birthday up to the fullest. But back to what I was saying, or me being delusional. So when I told everyone that I was going to have a yacht party, I did not have anyone that wanted to contribute to my birthday, but I didn't want anyone to.
Yeah, we did it bigger than life.
That's my boyfriend right here. Yellow, Patricia, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. TV girl, you're so pretty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all. But when I tell you that party right there, that opened my eyes to seeing that there's nothing in life that is not attainable. Nothing in life that's not attainable. When I had that party, me having my brother's 10 years old now, so 2 years ago, me having my 7-year-old brother, because he turned 9 in July, having him on that yacht, it opened his eyes so much because look at my sister celebrating her 30th birthday on a yacht. I have 3 people on here. I have more, but please like the video and subscribe to my channel. But having him experience that, I can only imagine how big his goals are going to be. Love the dress. Thank you so much. Got it from Target. It was only, I think it was like $20, $25. This dress right here is giving housewife, like my friend said, and I love it. And let me tell you another thing with this dress. This dress has pockets. So I wore this dress for my inspection today on this property that we're purchasing. Again, real life.
Real life.
And these are things that I would have never experienced or would have never thought that I would be experiencing, but it's happening. So,
Yeah, who made this all possible?
huh?
Who made it all possible?
God. I'm always going to give God his praise, always. So, like I said, my 30th birthday was in the year 2022. Had my 30th birthday in June. Yacht party. It was amazing. Had the vibes. Would I do it again? Absolutely not. I would not spend 30 grand on a party anymore, but I got it out of my system. Amen. With me getting it out of my system, I said that, okay, I wanted to do it. I did it. I achieved it. Okay, cross it off my list. What's next? Amen. Now, here we are. December came. And like I told you, I went to BMW dealership 4 months before I actually purchased my car.
And come on, talk about it.
So with me going there,
talk about it.
Looking at the car, I was sitting behind the wheel. I was looking at I was feeling the leather. I was looking at everything. I was like, damn, I could see myself. I had my sunglasses on. I was taking pictures in the whip. I didn't even purchase the whip yet. I was just taking pictures. I'm like, you know what? One of these days, I am going to be driving me a 2023.
I interrupt you because it really didn't happen like that. That was 2021.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was 2021
you gonna get this.
When we went to the dealership, and my boyfriend it into existence. Sorry, I was getting a call. Speaking it into existence, he was like, "You're gonna get this car. You are going to get this car." And I was like, "Yeah," but let me tell you how my mindset was and how low I was thinking. Because again, we were going to have a big payday, a huge payday. Because again, like I told y'all, we flip houses. So I was like, you know what? I was driving a 2017 Nissan Sentra. 2017 Nissan Sentra. And I was not looking to get rid of that car. I was like, I'm going to ride this car till the wheels fall off.
Literally.
And I got that car at 25. Oh, hey. How you doing? I was going to ride it till the wheels fell off. Got that car, you know, boom. I was like, damn, okay, maybe the BMW might be something enticing. Even before then, I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just upgrade from a Nissan to a Honda. Because I wanted to buy my car cash. That was my next goal I had for myself. Again, being delusional. Because in the world that we're living in right now, things are so high, so expensive. It is hard to... It's hard out here, okay? It is hard out here. Everything is expensive. And again, like I told y'all, I was no longer working the typical 9 to 5. I didn't have a boss anymore. I was more so my own boss. I was only able to spend what I actually made, you know? And outside of that, I was like, you know what? Do I really want to go buy a car cash, spend all this money on a car? So my boyfriend kept telling me, you know what? You're not buying a Honda. You make too much money. You work way too hard to be driving a Honda.
We work too hard.
You hear we work too hard. So
nope.
I was still on the fence. I'm like, I don't know. I don't too much know if I want to more so go purchase a BMW. Fast forward. Your hair is gorgeous. Thank you. This is all mine. All mine. I love my locks. Again, best decision I could have ever done was locking up my hair. Shout out to my loctician, Miss Irie, located in Lake Worth. She is the best. She is the best. I've been rocking with her for the past 5 years, and she's the only one that touches my hair. Like, only one. So shout out to the girlies that have locks because the wave is not stopping. It's not stopping. So fast forward. I keep getting a call.
Guess what? I'm on my second phone. I just said I don't give a damn about it. I just said forget it.
So outside of that, I was like, you know what? Great. Everything was just moving for me. And I was like, you know what? Damn. Okay. We went to the dealership. I built my BMW from the ground up. Like I told y'all, picked out the color of the seats. The seats is cognac, my favorite drink. I don't know about y'all. I love dark liquor, so cognac was my thing. Hennessy kind of girl. I now done switched over to Douce. But my seats, cognac. I got white. My rims are black. Windows tinted. Everything that I could ever want with my BMW, I got it. So, and another thing, I bought my BMW cash. Bought it cash. I told him I want the big bow on the car, and I got it right before Christmas. So imagine having a 30th birthday party.
Hold on.
Y'all, he keep interrupting me, but he want to throw. Oh, outside of me buying my BMW. I always wanted to go to New York. I know. New York, yeah. I always wanted to go to New York, and I told my boyfriend, please, can we go to New York? He was like, okay, I hate the cold, but we're going to go to New York. Went to New York, and I was able to go to an NBA game. Courtside. I saw Golden State Warriors, and I think, they were playing the Knicks. Talk about being delusional, because I would have never thought I'd be sitting courtside at no basketball game. I would have never, and that was my second basketball game I've ever attended. And it's a high for me now. It's seriously a high. But all of that happened in 1 year. Then, like I said, with the big boy house, I wanted a nice house. And here I am now in a 5-bedroom house. And again, I give God thanks, because if I was not delusional, I would not be here right now.
Talk about fear. Because a lot of people scared.
And he wants me to talk about fear, because I know a lot of people, it's hard for you to get out of your own way. That was a problem I had. I was afraid of the unknown, like, maybe it's just not possible. I was afraid of success. I was afraid of, what other people may think of me buying a car cash, me having a party or spending $30,000 on a party. I was afraid of people just, people being people. So, hello from Kentucky. I was born in New York, never going back to New York. I absolutely love New York. I want to move to New York, to be honest with you, but he ain't with it. Outside of that, like I said, I would never go back, because even with me quitting my job, let me tell y'all this. Even with me quitting my job, I had people that told me, I give you 6 months, you're going to be right back there. 6 months. Some people, and these were even friends,
mindset,
around me, that told me, I give you 6 months from quitting your job, you're going to be back there. Like I told you, I'm getting ready to celebrate my 5th year of not working for nobody but my damn self. Talk about being delusional. It is okay with being delusional. It is okay with being crazy about your dreams and aspirations. It is absolutely okay if no one agrees with what you're doing. Absolutely okay. Because if I would have listened to every single person that told me what I can and cannot do, I would not be sitting here right now with y'all at 3:59 talking about how life has just transitioned for me, how God has opened the doors. Like people be saying, life be lifing. I would not imagine myself being here today. And I'm just here to tell y'all, if y'all needed any ounce of inspiration about how delusional you can be in life and how delusional God can bless you, I'm here to tell you, the life I'm living is a God did kind of life. I was not brought up with money. I did not have no inheritance that I received at 18 years old. I did not have parents that gifted me money with buying a house. Like, girl, here you go. This is your gift, make it do what it do. I didn't have that. I didn't have, like I said, I was raised by a single mother. I met my dad at 17. And Frank Patterson said, God is good all the time. God is great. There's one song that I absolutely live by. It's by Kirk Franklin, and it's My Life Is in Your Hands. When I tell you that song right there, that song has brought me through so many things, so many things. I would listen to that song. I listened to that song yesterday before I went to a very, very important meeting that God allowed me to come out with a W. A very, very important meeting. And if I have any believers on here, if you are a believer in Christ, I'm going to tell you one thing. Having faith the size of a mustard seed, it will take you so far. So far, because there's people out here that's praying on your downfall. And with people praying on your downfall, I had just posted a meme on my Instagram that said, to the people who was praying on my downfall, how are you feeling? Are you sick? Are you sick watching God overflow the blessings in my life? Because there's people out here that are sick. There are people out here that just can't seem to understand why God keep blessing you. There are people out here that just can't seem to understand your upbringing, and look at you right now. There's people out here that just can't seem to understand that, damn, I remember this girl, from middle school. I remember this girl from elementary school. How is she doing all these things right now? There's people out here that are preying on your downfall, and God just keep opening doors for you. I'm one of those people that God just keep opening those doors. God just keeps sprinkling, little messages, little blessings. Let me not even say little blessing, big blessings in my life. And he just shows me how real he is. And like Carlton Darville just posted, God is great. God is great. He is great all the time. I feel like my relationship with God has gotten so much deeper since I became an entrepreneur. Because if it wasn't for God, I probably would have been at someone's job by now. If it was not for God, I probably would have been on the computer, fixing up my resume. I probably would have been, that one calling a friend saying, I hate being an entrepreneur. Like, this ain't for me. Like, why did I make this decision? But God has been keeping me afloat. God has been doing what he needs to do to keep me on this path. And it's only going to keep getting better. 32 years old, having rental properties. I don't have any kids. I have the average or the picture perfect life in my head. I had to be married by 25. I had to have kids by 26. My second child by 29. Like I said, I'm 32 years old and God is still blessing me and allowing me to do things not on my time, but on his time. Because I was one of those people that wanted things to just happen a certain kind of way. And God just threw something in the way and said, you know what? What?
I'm sorry, can I talk about that? How you just said you just want things to happen?
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted things to happen.
You just out of the blue, like, oh, I'm going to get married, I'm going to have kids. Like,
yeah.
Talk about how people be delusional.
I'm telling y'all, it's okay to be delusional at a certain point in life. But there is a thing called faith without work.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people be saying, oh, I want to be a millionaire, but you're not doing anything to get you to the point to be a millionaire.
Yeah, like put some work behind those prayers.
You cannot. God is only going to do his part if you're willing to do your part. That I'm a firm believer in that.
Hello.
I was tested when it came to the point when God said, you know what? You say you want to be an entrepreneur. You say you want to be working on your own. You said you want a certain kind of lifestyle. If I did not move when God told me to move and quit my job, again, I would not be here right now. I would not. Like some people be wanting to be married, but they're not even in a relationship. Like,
no prospects.
You don't have any prospects. You don't have a man knocking on your door saying, hey, girl, I want to take you out, but you want to be married at a certain age. That was me. I said I wanted a house, and I was not doing anything. I wasn't getting my credit in order. I didn't have my finances in order, but I said I wanted to buy a house. Make it make sense. I said I wanted to be driving a luxurious car, but I didn't even have enough money. I didn't have the means to be driving a luxurious car. I was putting the cart before the horse.
You want to get deep?
Let's get deep.
Damn, what am I about to say? You said, damn, I forgot, man. Damn.
Frank Patterson said, I'm glad you're a strong woman of faith. God bless you and yours. Thank you so much. It took a long time for me to get to this point because growing up, I had the elders. I had my family members.
It came back to me.
Okay. What?
You said you want to get married. People be wanting to get married.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about how black women need to shoot their shot.
Oh, yeah. And we going to talk about that.
Like, you didn't shoot your shot with me, but do you think you were more aggressive than the average black woman in courtship?
So his question was, do I feel like I was more aggressive than other women when it came to our courtship? And I'm going to be completely honest. I met this man when I was 22 years old. With me meeting him at 22 years old, I don't know why I keep getting calls. Jesus, like, I hope it's not an emergency. I hope it's not an emergency. But with me and him, I met him at 22 years old, and I really wanted him. Like, I wanted him, I wanted him, I wanted him. But he told me, like, this wasn't something he really wanted right now. I allowed myself to be available when he came back into my life. And I was not that kind of girl that was going to be like, okay, he's texting me, let me wait hours to text him back. I was not that girl that was like, oh, you know what? You played me when I met you at 22. 4 years later, bye. I was not that girl. Ladies, I'm going to tell you, if there's a man out there that you want, of course you have to make sure that he's putting forth the effort as well. But don't be afraid to shoot your shot. Don't be afraid to show interest. Don't be afraid to call him, pick up the phone and text him first. Yeah. Don't be that person that just feel like everything has to be handed to you. You have to be willing to do the work as well.
It ain't gonna be perfect.
And let me tell you, the story is not always going to be perfect. Because a lot of people miss out on opportunities because it's not the way they imagine it to be. And let me tell y'all, sometimes
society norms.
And sometimes outside of society's norm. I'm here to tell you, there's so many times we will pray to God. We will pray to God to bless us with certain things, and God will send those blessings to us. But because it's not packaged the way we envisioned it, we will ignore it. I'm going to say that again. A lot of times we will pray to God. Hey, God, I want you to bless me with a man. Hey, God, I want you to bless me with a woman. Hey, God, I want you to bless me with a job. Hey, God, I want you to bless me with a career. Hey, God, I want you to bless me with a new home. I think I said that, but that's him frying fish right now. But because it's not packaged the way we want it to be, we will miss out on that blessing. And I hate to see so many people miss out on opportunities because they are not willing to see certain things through. Because I probably would have missed out on my blessing with him because like I said I did not want to date a man with kids. He has kids. I said I did not want to be in a relationship more than 2 years without being married. I'm going to be honest with y'all. We're going to pause right there. I'm going to be completely honest because I know a lot of ladies may not say this. If I would have gotten married 4 years ago, my relationship probably would not be where it is right now. I was not mentally prepared to be a wife. I was not mentally prepared to be over a whole household. I was not mentally prepared. As much as I say I want to have a child, I was not mentally prepared to have kids. And some people, again, because of the societal norm, we have parents, family, and friends pressuring us and asking you like, hey, why is this not happening? Hey, you need to start, putting forth the effort. You need to start making certain things happen. I would have allowed myself to go down a rabbit hole of being depressed, stressed out, broke, because I was trying to live up to other people's expectations.
Preach.
And I'm so happy now being 32 years old, I'm actually living a life on my own terms. Moving by the beat of my own drum. I'm not allowing anyone to me into being this way. Frank Patterson, I love the fact that you're interacting with me, Frank. Thank you so much. I hope you subscribe to my channel as well. But Frank said, I married my high school sweetheart. Started dating when we were 12. I've never even kissed another girl. We married at 18. We've been married 24 years now. Wow. Sometimes hard, but God was always first. Frank, thank you for that. Because you're showing people what's possible. Because some people may have thought like, there's no way you can marry your high school sweetheart, still be happy, and still be looking forward to the next day with the same person. So, power to you. Congratulations. Shout out to your wife because 24 years, wow. My sister's turning 25 next week, and that's a long time. So, blessings on top of blessings to you guys. Wow. I aspire to have that. And see, the fact that you're able to say that so proudly, I remember watching this young lady's live, again, I gotta bring it up, this young lady's live who was talking about how she just could not imagine someone being married to someone for a certain amount of years, like 20 years, 30 years. And she used to cringe when she would hear her friends talk about how her grandparents were married for like 40, 50 years. And I'm like, what? What kind of person would not be happy and aspire to have that kind of union? Especially with putting God first. Like with me, I want God to be first in my relationship, in my marriage, because if God, of course, is first, everything else will be aligned. Everything will fall under his ruling. And some people just don't seem to understand that. When you start to move out of God's work and try to do things on your own, that's where destruction tend to happen. And like I told y'all, I was not one that always had that strong faith. I was not that person that always wanted to go to my Bible. I was not one that actually knew how to pray. I used to feel like, okay, you know what? If I'm praying out to God, maybe God's not hearing me. I used to feel like I had to have like a certain cadence when it came to me praying. I felt like I had to be on my knees praying to God. But sometimes, and a lot of times, you can pray to God anywhere. I can pray to God when me sitting walking my dogs. I can pray to God in my car. I can pray to God in the shower. And trust and believe he hears me. There's so many times I thought God did not hear my prayers. And out of nowhere, I kid you not, God was like, boop, there I am. And that goes to show you that God does not answer your prayers on your time. He answers it on his time. And I thank God that certain things that I wanted in life, he did not give to me because he had better in store for me. Because a lot of times, greetings from Slovakia. Wow. I'm just stopping by to spread some love and positivity. Also to hit the like button so I can help with the algorithm. Have a blessed day, y'all. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. But we have to be those believers and those individuals that's here to tell people, like, listen, everything did not happen on my time. Everything did. Frank said, I married a strong woman of faith. She has had my back through hard times, very hard times. I am a retired U.S. Army combat veteran, and now I'm a firefighter. Thank you so much for your service. Thank you so much. And Frank, I am going to say it is very, very powerful to have a person in faith, let alone to be married to someone, but to have a partner that is a strong believer. Because there's times where you may not have the strength to pray, but being able to have someone that is able to pray on your behalf or being able to intercede on your behalf is tremendous. I am grateful that I have friends that I know I can call right now and say, you know what? I'm going through this right now. Can you pray for me? And I know that they're actually going to God and praying for me. That is huge. And the fact that you have a partner that's able to do that for you, I thank God. I pray that your union continue to grow and flourish, and God continue to just bless y'all. Especially if you have kids. If you do have kids, that is a beautiful thing for your kids to actually see as well. Two people together that's working together for the greater good and actually having God as the center. So thank you for sharing that with me as well. People need to see that. People need to hear that. And I just wish more relationships will actually know that, you know what, the relationship will actually prosper if God was in the forefront, if God was in the center of that relationship. Because a lot of people just don't seem to understand that. We always like to say that, oh, this is the devil's work, this is the devil's work. Sometimes God will be blocking you from certain situations, and we like to give the devil the glory for it. Like I said, I'm so happy that a lot of things that I wanted in life, God told me, no, it's not going to happen this way. I'm so happy certain relationships did not prosper because, again, I wouldn't be here right now. I'm so happy that certain opportunities, when it came to job opportunities, God said, nah, you're not qualified for this. Or God allows certain people to overlook me because, again, I wouldn't be here right now. I would not be here right now. And again, I'm not going to come on here, you know, like the other YouTubers that everything is picture perfect, because I'm not a picture perfect person. Life be lifing for me. Like, again, you know, 3 months ago, I recently had neck surgery. That could have went completely left. But God You know, he made that surgery come out on top. There's my scar right here. And I'm in great health. I feel good. Shout out to my surgeon. He did an amazing job. I was suffering with headaches, migraines, and I just didn't know where the solution was going to be. But God, he came in, and I don't have any headaches anymore. I don't have any headaches anymore. I feel great. And I'm just happy to be able here to share that with you guys. But I'm not going to come on here with the makeup again, letting y'all know that, okay, you know, life is great. There's days when life is hard. There's days when I'm in the bathroom and like I'm sitting here praying to God, like, God, make something happen, you know? And there's some people out here that probably are, you know, lukewarm when it comes to their relationship with God. But God is not looking for you to be perfect. He is not looking for you to be perfect. If I was one that thought I had to be perfect to go before God, I probably would have never had a relationship with him. Never. I probably would have never had a relationship with God if I felt like I had to be perfect to be in his presence. If I felt like I had to go to church every Sunday for God to hear me, I would not be here right now. I'd be like, you know what? God ain't hearing me. God don't want nothing to do with me. But it's all about your heart posture. And I feel like my heart posture is in the right place. That's why God is continuing to bless me. And one thing about it, I'm always giving him his praise. Nothing that I have achieved, nothing that I have obtained is from me. It is from God. God gave me everything that I have right now. The breath in my lungs, this house that I'm living in, my career, the reason why I'm able to pay my bills every month, the reason why I'm not worried about, okay, where's the money is going to come from? God always provide. He always provide. And I'm grateful that he always provide on his time, not on anyone else's time. God ain't consulting with no one when he blesses me. He's just blessing me. That's why I love that song that say I have a very big God, because I really do have a big God. My big God, he always shows up for me at the right time. Tamara Stringer, hi, how are you doing? Always show up for me at the right time, and I love that for me. I absolutely love that for me. And I wish other people would just try God. Try God. Just give him a try. Just give him a try. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how certain doors start opening for you. You'll be surprised. And one of the many things that I love about God, there's doors that he opened for me that certain people thought they would be able to shut. And it ain't happening.
All my battles, God take care of.
Oh, Tamara Stringer said, I got 117 subscribers because you told me to believe in myself. That is what I'm talking about, girl. That is what I'm talking about. If you don't believe in yourself, no one will believe in you. I am my biggest cheerleader. It took a long time for me to get here, though. I am my biggest cheerleader. Can't nobody outshine me but myself. Oh, I'm a boy. My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't know how to pronounce your name. Tamara, Tamra. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. My apologies. I did not know. But yes, keep believing in yourself. I hope your subscriber count continue to grow. Continue to grow. DJ. Oh, hey, DJ. Hey, DJ. No, that's my DJ. But today has been a great day. This week has been great. I remember you. I remember the name Tamara. That's why I was like, oh, hey. But continue to believe in yourself. Tell a friend to subscribe to my channel. There's absolutely nothing in life that is unattainable. You can achieve anything that you put your heart and mind to. We were in the field today, and we went in, again, just driving down, going to pick up some fish. I told my cousin to subscribe to you. Thank you so much. And we saw this huge, I posted it in my shorts, this huge house. Like,
so much abundance out there, y'all.
Huge house. The backyard was freaking. The damn water was right in the backyard. The view, stupid. They had an elevator in the house. But just to be able to be in that room, in that house, like when I tell you my antennas were like, oh my God, Lord, just shower me with blessings. Let me see what's possible out here. And I posted it on all of my social media platforms because I want people to know, like, you really can obtain this. But again, you have to put in the work. You can't be that delusional to say, God gonna bless me with this big old house and you're not doing anything. But that's all I wanted to come on here and share with y'all. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a great Thursday. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. I might just pop up on here again tomorrow. But life is good. God is good. And y'all continue to be blessed. Ta-ta.